Hey campers, welcome back to another Stuff to Do at Home video. Today we are making pop-up Valentine's Day cards, or they could be any other card, but these are gonna be, you know, Valentine's Day themed for holidays week, so let's get right into it. First, I'm gonna be making an easy pop-up card that you can spruce up to make it look really fancy. Then second, I'm gonna make a very difficult pop-up card, so stay tuned if you're into that one. All right, so first you're gonna need paper. I have already pre-folded this in half, so that's all you have to do, fold it in half. Next, you're gonna need a utensil, a pencil, not a pen, because we want to be able to erase it if we mess up. All you're gonna do is draw a heart on half, or you're gonna draw half a heart. Okay, so I'm gonna do it and then I'll show you guys. This is what I came up with. You know, there's my heart right there. Even if you're not a great heart drawer, you know, don't worry about it. Your card, I'm sure, will still look fabulous. Grab some scissors and go ahead and cut out the heart except for one tiny spot. And I'm gonna mark that spot on here so that you can see, but it's just a tiny little part. Right there, you're not gonna cut that section, so just right there. But let's do it together to make sure you don't mess up. So let's start at the tip of the heart, and we're gonna go up and around. But then when you get to that section, stop, okay? Then you're gonna come up from this side and you're gonna keep following your heart. But then once you get to that section, and you're gonna stop there. So you should have it's hanging on by that tiny piece. Then when you open it, this whole thing should be able to come out except for the part that was connected, see? And now you're gonna fold the heart the opposite direction, so that now you should be missing part of your card on the outside because it has gone to the inside, and now we have a pop-up heart that's gonna pop up. So now from here, this is when you get to be creative. So I have some trusty markers with me. I'm just gonna do some designs, but I'll show you what it looks like after my designs. Okay, so I finished my decorating. I just made little hearts. I wrote I and you, and then I kind of put a little border and colored in the hearts. So that's what I did. You can do whatever you want. Now I'm gonna take another sheet of paper that I have already folded and cut, and I'm gonna place it on the outside so that it looks like this, and it can be, the part that we cut out is covered, and it kind of looks like we have a border. So the way I did this, I just folded it and I cut it, kind of just marked it with a pencil and then cut it to the length that I wanted it to be. So I'm gonna go ahead, and I have some tape. You can use glue or whatever you prefer. I have some double-sided tape that I'm gonna use, and I am gonna go ahead and just tape this down. And that is my card, and if you open it up, it says I love you. So on the outside, I think I'm just going to, whoa, wrong markers. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and draw some hearts. This card is full of love, you guys. I'll draw another heart. Maybe a third one. Because why not? And you know what? I think I'm gonna make these into balloons. So I'm gonna grab a black marker, and I'm just gonna draw a squiggly line coming from them, like so. Maybe draw a little bow showing that they're tied together. And that looks good. And maybe just another cute border just to make it look nice. maybe just outline it a little bit. And that looks great. And I think I'm gonna call it. So I made little heart balloons, and on the inside it pops up. So that's the card number 1. And now let's do card number 2. Okay. Fair warning, you guys, this next one is difficult. It is not for the faint of heart. So if you are a true crafter and you are ready to make an incredible I love you Valentine's Day card, then let's get into it. Okay, so you're gonna start by folding it into 4ths. So we're gonna fold down, and then we're gonna fold it in half again. Okay, so right now my creased part, this part is on the side, and the folded halves are on the top, okay? So down at this bottom corner, they're just free papers, they're just flaps, okay? And that is what we wanna cut off. You're gonna make this drawing on yours. Now remember, these are the free flaps down here. So the fully creased part is on the side, and then these 2 creased parts are on the top, and then it's gonna be a little thicker on this side and then a little skinnier on this side. Okay, so now we're gonna just cut that off. Okay, so I cut that off. So now I should be able to open it like that to the side. Okay, so I opened it up, and now I'm going to fold the skinny top ones up here. I'm gonna fold them to meet this center line. See how it's center line right here? This center line, we're gonna fold it to meet into the center line, okay? So let's do that. So it's folded into the center line, and that's what mine looks like. So it was like this. I opened it up, and then I folded these in. Okay, so now you're gonna open that back up, and now we're gonna put these inside. So stick them in like this to make a little house. So now we're gonna put those pieces that we folded and put them inside. So there was like this, I folded it in, now I take it back out, and now I'm gonna fold it the other way and put it inside. Okay, awesome. Now, if you open this up, it should open up like that. You guys see that? Okay, and this is the base of our pop-up card. So now I'm gonna take another paper, and I want it to match the length and the width of this middle section that's going across. So I'm just gonna do that real fast. Okay, so there is my strip, and it should be able to go on top like that. Okay, so now with this strip that you just did, now I did a different color, but you can do the same color or just white, whatever you have. So we're gonna fold it in half, and then you're just gonna take the flaps and you're gonna fold them up. So take one flap, meet it to the center, flip it over, take the other flap, meet it to the center. Okay? So I folded it in half, then I took one flap and I folded it up, then I took the other flap, folded it up. So now when you take it out, it should be something like that. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna write the letters L-O-V-E on each little thing. And I want this peak right here to be facing up. So then I want to write. Now I kind of did a cursive love, but you can do capital letters or whatever you want. So I wrote love. Now I'm gonna take some tape. We're gonna need 2 pieces. And we want it to be, so if we make our house again, when you lift it up, we want it to be on these side parts. So you open your house up, and then this is gonna go like that. It's gonna go like that on it. Okay, so let's tape that on. So now I'm gonna tape on my love. And I only taped the edges. So now, this is a little tricky. We're gonna need to pick a side for this to fall down into because we want it to fold nicely into our house. So I'm personally just gonna pick this way and I am going to make it, you just basically want it to collapse to one side so that it fits inside your house. When you open it, it should say love. So now I am going to write an I on the top and a U on the bottom. And then I am going to get a bigger sheet of paper that will just cover the part that we did so that it'll look a little cleaner. So I'll let you know when I finish all of that. Okie dokie. So I'll show you what it looks like. So on the outside, looks like a normal card, but then on the inside, wha-bam, it says, I love you, and it just pops out just like that. So those are the two cards. We have a simple one that we made it look fancy, and then we have a difficult one for those that are up to the challenge. So these are the two cards. I hope you guys liked making them. I hope you give them to your parents or your friends, whoever you want. You can mail them. You could write a fun letter, put that inside too, and we'll see you next time.